Hey, Jim Zaspel here with a thought that might adjust the way you look at business and making money, especially if you are in the business of wholesaling houses or looking to get into the business of wholesaling houses. Again, my name is Jim Zaspel. You know me from jimzaspel.com, full-time real estate investor, rehabber, as well as wholesaler. And if you get some value out of this video, then just share it around. It'd be a huge help to me. All right, so question for you. This is especially designed if you have, pardon me, I just adjust this video frame a little bit. There we go. So I'm not chopping off my own head. All right. So have you ever struggled with this notion of can you really, or is it ethical to make so much money with so few hours invested in real estate? Wholesaling houses is a great way to make money if you don't have any experience even. You just get a house under contract to buy a certain price, find a cash buyer to pay more than that, and you make the difference, which can be thousands and thousands of dollars. In fact, right now we have my most profitable wholesale deal under contract to sell right now. We're closing next week, $43,000. So knock on wood, and hopefully it closes. Previously, my best was 25 grand for a wholesale deal. I've done that twice, so skipping the 30s, going right for the 40s. Super excited. So again, one challenge, and I'll ask you if you've ever had this challenge. We're like, I'm used to making $18, $20, $12, $30, $40 an hour, whatever it is. How can you go from making that to making thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars per hour, even if you don't have that much time invested in the deal? And to answer that question, like, how do I get that to set right? Because what are we told all growing up, right? In order to make tons of money, you got to work really hard. In order to make a living, you got to work really hard. And I've got an awesome work ethic, probably the most persistent person you realize. But one adjustment I had to make up here in order to really scale my business was that the amount of money I make should not be determined by the number of hours I work. The amount of money you make should not be determined by the number of hours you work. This is an adjustment that's different from 99% of the people in this country who make a living, right? We get paid a salary or an hourly wage, typically. In this business, it's important to know, what do you get paid to do? So go ahead and answer that question. What do you get paid as a wholesaler? What do you get paid to do? Well, ultimately, you get paid to solve people's problems. That's like the nice answer, right? But what do you ultimately get paid? What determines how much money you make on a deal? So the guy who makes $2,000 wholesaling a house versus the guy who would make $20,000 in the same house, what's the difference? In this business, write this down, you get paid for negotiating and marketing. That's what you get paid for, right? Marketing to find the deals, negotiating discounted prices, marketing to find your buyers, and negotiating higher prices. That's how you make your money. So if you're like, well, gosh, how can I make more money? How do I do it? Realize that does not necessarily require more time on your part. That just requires more intentional, smarter working. I used to hate the adage, work smart, not hard, right? It's like, oh, I work hard and smart, thinking I'm like really smart for saying that. And the reality is, I would just work myself a lot harder than I needed to. And so it's all about preparing and sharpening that tool, which is your mind, on how to market and find more deals and how to better negotiate. I never stop reading negotiation books. I never stop learning how to market better. So just that one simple mindset shift, realizing what it is that puts more money in your pocket as a wholesaler. Negotiation and marketing. Those are the two things that do it. And so just become better at those two, and you'll discover that's what makes you money. And so once you get good at marketing, you're not having to hustle. And eventually running a business as well, having people do the business for you, but you're getting paid then to kind of shoot fish out of a barrel. It becomes pretty, I don't want to say easy, but it becomes a lot more simple and I guess a lot easier. So it's pretty sweet. It's a fun business. I highly recommend it. And if you want to learn how to market and find deals better, then I think what you'll do is you'll find the link below this video pretty darn helpful, and that is how we market to get deals out of the MLS. Pretty darn cool. Click the link below this video and check it out. All right, see you soon.